Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Wake Forest versus Duke college basketball matchup on Saturday, February 24th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, who have big bankrolls looking for one-on-one style service. But those products, you have to text the number that you see on the screen. We don't sell those on the website. But if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. Wake Forest taking on Duke. Wake 17-9 on the season. Duke 21-5 coming into this one. Duke 8-2 in their last 10. Of course, ranked in the top 10. Jon Scheyer, stepped into those big shoes to fill of Coach K. He's done a decent job at Duke, and I think, if you're a guy that replaces a legend, you don't necessarily need to come out and win the national championship in the following year or anything like that. You just got to keep it respectable. And normally what we see from the guys that replace the legends is just a huge amount of expectations. But, the thing is that when you fall short, just a lot of criticism. We just haven't heard a lot about Scheyer in that regard. So he's doing a great job there at Duke. And you can see his team ranked in the top 10. Are they contenders to win it all? Well, I don't know if they've peaked yet or not. If they've peaked, I would say no. But if they haven't, well, who knows? Stranger things have happened than Duke, going to a Final Four or winning a national championship. When you see Wake at 17-9 coming in, this team has greatly improved. In fact, at home, 14-0 this season, 10-3-1 against the number. So not only are they winning games at home, they are beating teams up at home. These teams played on February 12th, so just a couple weeks ago, and it was Duke 77-69 at Cameron, notching the win. But, since then, it has been, just two more wins by Duke at Florida State and at Miami. So the third consecutive road game here. But we have to remember that the little geography here, Wake Forest is located really close to Duke, another school that's located on Tobacco Road. When we look at Wake and what they've done recently, they came off a win last time against Pitt in a game where they absolutely dominated the Panthers. They had lost to Virginia, and that game that we talked about against Duke, they had won 3 prior to that, had lost at Pitt and UNC. So we've seen them lose to a lot of the good teams and, beat the teams that they probably should beat based upon what we see on paper. I think that, Wake's defense is good, and I think that it might be a little bit understated when you look at the comparison to Duke's offense. But I think, when you look in the grand scheme of things, the difference there is not that big. But when you look at the Wake offense compared to the Duke defense, I think there's a bigger disparity there. And I think the Wake offense certainly has everything they need to get it done here, including shooting 80.5% from the line. I think, Duke on the boards, probably a little bit of an edge in this one, especially on the offensive end. But I think on the defensive end, I think Wake can hold their own. I think it's going to be a good game, and I'm just going to roll with Wake. I think the home court and all that kind of good stuff where it's been very, very good to them. I think it's good to them again. I'm going to take Wake Forest, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.